What's up, everyone? Morey Croson here from the Performance Lab of California, and we have a quick little breakdown for you today. It is really a practical guide to make it so you can resist knee pain and then also get rid of knee pain if you currently have it. We also have a cool deal that we're currently offering here at the end, and so if you want to get a little bit more information about that, stay at the end. I'll give you that information. So we'll go ahead and hop right on into the video here. So this just has to do with the running form, right? So there's all these different exercises, drills, blah 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 that you could do to obviously help out with your knees. But if you're running incorrectly, if you don't have the right form, and I'm going to start doing a little bit more of these type videos that have to do with the form, then you're going to have just as much and or greater amount of positive impact on your run than doing the drills and doing the exercise. So what we can see here is, first thing, if we just watch the running here, you can just see there's a lot of upper body movement. See all the rotation that's happening there in the upper body. This is obviously a slow jog. This is going to be for somebody that's thinking about doing more of a long run. It would impact your short-term run, but it would be more of an efficiency thing. For this is going to have a big impact on people that are running 5 miles, 10 miles, 13, 15 miles. You're running a long way, and you have a lot of rotation going on in your arms like that. You're going to end up, what ends up happening is that then your hips have to work with the arms, right? So to compensate for them. So your arms are moving so much that now your hips have to be able to rotate side to side, and that's really what ends up happening here with her. But regardless of what her compensation ends up being, there's some good information that we could see with her feet and how the landing pattern happens. So big thing is, if you're having knee pain, really if you're having knee pain, hip pain, ankle pain when you're running, lock your elbows in. That's one thing that you could focus on doing to make sure that you're nice and healthy. The next thing that I would say is make sure when you're landing on the balls of your feet. When she's landing here, you can see she's landing much more on the heels. And by landing on the heels, what that does is that just makes it so there's a lot of pressure that goes from the heel to the front side of the foot very, very quickly, or on the ball of your foot very quickly. You don't want that to end up happening or being too big of a problem. You want to be able to keep your body weight on the front of the foot. And that's one of the big things that I see a lot, is that a lot of people do not end up doing that very well, where as they're jogging or running for long periods of time, just landing on their heels rather than on the ball of your foot. Okay, next thing here we'll see on the way back. This is one of the bigger ones, I would say, for people that have knee pain, is you can see what happens is there's a good amount of extension here, and this is a good thing to get into. But when you get this extension, this is partially what makes it so you end up landing on the balls of your feet, is that after you get this extension, you have to pull your leg back. You have to get your leg to come underneath your body, or just make it so you land on the ball of your foot, right? So you can see what happens is that she lands on the heel, okay, and then when she lands on the heel, there's a rapid amount of ankle dorsiflexion is really what it is, because of how, see how the ankle bends like that, boom. So the ankle dorsiflexion, but really that puts a lot of pressure on the front part of the knee, and that's what the main cause is. There's a lot of extension, right? So the knee is fully extended out, and then boom, impact of the heel when the knee is basically fully extended, and then rapid amount of knee flexion that has to be fully absorbed by the knee because the landing was on the heel. So you could do two things that would make a huge impact. One, you land more on the ball of your feet or foot, and then the other thing is that when you're landing, you want to be pulling your foot so your foot's landing more underneath your hip, rather than out in front of your hip, right? The foot's here, or the landing parts, you could say the landing part's here on the heel, hip's there. Really, the ball of your foot should be here at landing, okay? Ball of foot should be there, landing, so your foot's underneath you, and then you would have significant amount of difference between the pain that you're feeling now in your knee, if you're feeling any type of soreness or anything like that, in comparison to when you're and how you're currently running. So if you're a jogger and you do this and you feel a lot of knee pain, that this is a practical, mechanical information that will make a big difference on your ability to stay healthy and be able to run for longer distances without getting injured. In terms of the awesome offer that we have, I'm going to have the link that should be able to pop up here in a second, or at least it'll be in the description. The offer is a massage gun, which the massage gun is in itself typically $149, as well as our 12-week speed program, as well as our nutrition program, all for $145. And if you go on Amazon, you won't really be able to find a massage gun that has the same type of pricing. This is a full LED operated massage gun. It's great for muscle recovery. It's so good for, getting rid of the stiffness. And especially if you're watching this video and you have some knee pain, this would be great to be able to get like the outside part of the leg, the calves, the quads. There's a lot of these massage guns that are going for $350, $500. I think that's why they're just not as popular right now, is just because the beginning, the first wave of them are just way too expensive. Now they're starting to come down in price. We just partnered with this new team that has the got the massage guns to us for a very, very awesome price, and that's what makes it so we're able to give it to you guys for such a great price. So hopefully you guys take advantage. 12-week program. It will help you in developing your mechanics, will help you in maintaining health. We really want to be able to help you guys and just perform better, get better information about how you can become the best possible athlete that you can. So if you have any questions, you could always reach out to me, Morey at yourperformancelab.com, or you can call us at 818-578-5013. I would highly, highly, highly recommend you check out the link. And if you have any questions, we can go from there. All right? Talk to you guys soon.